Hey everybody, I'm Manny. Welcome back to my channel, SoCal Shave. So we're gonna go ahead and go into a shaving video today, and I'm gonna be going in with Boardwalk Barbershop, matching shaving soap with Merkur Progress, and I'm gonna go into setting 5 for the first pass, second pass, setting 5. And we'll see if we change it from setting 5 or not, because I am using a new blade with this razor. This is one of the last razors I purchased with all the other razors you guys see on Instagram. And so this is one of the last blades, I'm sorry, that I did purchase, and so it's gonna be a new blade for this razor. So I can normally normally one of my best blades that I like using with this razor are the Derby Extras, the regular. And I can normally get through a full shave on setting 5, but we'll see how it goes. So also going to be following it up with the Nivea Man Original and touching it up with the Thayer's Witch Hazel Lavender. It's kind of out of order, but I just picked them up as they were. Sorry for the hat, you guys. I'm getting ready to take off in a few minutes to start working a little bit. Got hat here. I've had my hat on almost all day. Had a company over, so I don't feel like taking my hat off and doing my hair. I want to go to work. So excuse the hat. And by that time you guys already watched this video, most likely you probably already watched my shaved in tour. I did 2-part video. The first one was razors, brushes, and soaps and creams, and the part 2 was aftershaves and balms in my witch hazels, if I'm not mistaken. So if you haven't seen that, head back to the last 2 videos, watch those, come back and watch the shave, or do this and go back and watch those, however you like. So I didn't mention my brush, but as if you all know, or probably would guess, going back with the Semogue, because this brush is doing really well. The split ends on this thing is coming in great, man. Like I'm starting to love this brush. Hopefully it doesn't let me down a day with this soap. And this soap will be the second time I'm using, and it's fantastic. I love the scent of this soap. So good job, Douglas Smythe from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Good job on that soap, because it's a really good scent. And like I said before in my previous video on my shaved in tour, I love barbershop scents. So let's get into the shave. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump out the water I had for my soap, or that I have for soaking my brush. I'm gonna have my puck blooming, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the bloom water into the cup I was blooming my brush in, or soaking my brush in. And so let's go ahead and lather this up. And as you all know, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Douglas Smythe. Give me a second, I forgot to get my shave bowl, my lathering bowl. Yeah, so as a lot of you all know, Douglas's soaps are really good, and they lather very, very well. So I don't need to work this soap very much. So let's see how this goes. And I'm hoping this brush works just as well as it did last time, because I was very happy with the way it performed last time. And I'm gonna load all these videos back to back. I just didn't have time. I was really busy today doing yard work. I had family over, taking care of some stuff for my wife, redecorating the house, the bedroom, so on and so forth. So I was kind of busy all day. So you'll probably see that they're uploaded right, one after another. On one of my videos, you saw that I was wearing one t-shirt and the next one was wearing a different t-shirt. I actually did the first part of that shaved in tour one day and the other part the second day. because I just been busy trying to play catch up this whole time. Um, had a lot of stuff going on, personal problems. Unfortunately, sad to say that my uncle Ray did pass away from liver cancer. So unfortunate, it sucks, man. But it's life, dude. We're not promised today. We're not promised tomorrow. We all have that day that it's gonna come. But yeah, we went to the family and everything like that. And give our condolences, our support, be there for them. So I had a lot of my hands have been full, man. Um, Rush to get back home so my pops can see his brother. But damn, dude, we didn't make it on time. We know he was sick. He's been sick for a while, but we got the news that things were going south, and try making it back on time. But like I said, we didn't make it back, man. It was very heartbreaking, man. Very heartbreaking. But I just, wanted to share that with you guys, because a lot of us wet shavers share a lot of things with each other, and I'm at that moment where I'm at that phase of my life where it's good to talk about this kind of stuff. It's good to let this stuff off your chest, Okay, so I went and go ahead and washed up my soap. I always wash up my soaps. I know a lot of you guys don't like to bloom. It doesn't bother me. I haven't had any issue with my soaps. So brush is all loaded up. Gonna go ahead and dip the tips in the bloom water. And let's go ahead and start lathering this soap up. So sorry for the bring me down, but I say only because I see a lot of you guys I've seen on your guys' YouTube videos talk about how you guys lost someone to cancer, and I know David from Soul Shop Limited was talking about the same issue he was going through. It's unfortunate, man. It sucks, dude. And I'm sorry for what you're going through, David, and I'm hoping things went okay. But when I watched your video and I saw what what you were talking about, I was in the same boat, man. I had to be real with what was going on. We all can pray. If you're a man of God, or any of you guys are a man of God, if you're not, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not one to judge, but when they say it's in God's hands, it's in God's hands. Some of us, just like myself and just like David, I'm a realist for this. Things are that as bad as they are. I'm not the specialist. No one else is a specialist. The doctors are the ones that are saying that this is how bad the situation is. But even they don't have the last final word. Like I said, it's in God's hands, and when the time is here, man. But I knew things weren't gonna go very well. So, rest in peace to my uncle. You done? You done? This stuff is lathering like crazy, guys. Check this out. Try to block out the here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, wet my face, and I'll be back. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm back. For somehow the way I have my setup with this mount, it's not screwing in properly, so hopefully it doesn't fall over. So excuse that, but let's go in with the face lather, or not a face lather, but let's go ahead and apply this to the face. kind of dry. And sorry for the reflection of the light, guys. It's nighttime here, so there is more glare. It does that at night. So hopefully this is not a problem for you guys. Alright, so if you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see, setting 5, and I am using the Derby Premium. And remember to line up the little triangle with the notch on the razor. So let's see how this does. So on the shaved in tour, I talked about that the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement Slant, the Bakelite. I mentioned that I couldn't get along with it because there was too much blade exposure, and I forgot to mention that just because there's too much blade exposure, for me it's not an aggressive razor. The blade exposure just doesn't allow me to shave properly because there's a lot of blade chatter. And if you guys can see on setting 5, there's plenty. Look at the blade gap on that, you know, and I don't have any issues with this razor. But I forgot to mention that, you know. Alright, so let me rinse off and I'll come back for pass 2. Alright, I'm back for pass 2. Pour some more bloom water in the brush. Goodness gracious, with this brush has been working really well. You guys weren't lying about the way it works. Got soap all over the place, man. So I'll be back for rinse off. I'll be back for the third pass. All right, so back for pass 3. Plenty of soap still on the brush. Got a whole bunch of soap far up in my nose. So with everything that's been going on with my family, and being busy around the house and having family over, I haven't got a chance to watch any of you guys' videos. So this is with the grain, or against the grain, I'm sorry. So I'm actually looking forward to see what you guys have been putting out there. Still on setting 5. If y'all can see, if this bright light doesn't screw everything up. You guys can get the gist, right? You gotta take it easy because I haven't used this razor in quite a while. Mm. Didn't feel those, but they are there. Now the top of my lip is where my hair grows the coarsest. Alright, so let me clean up and come back for the cleanup pass. Alright, so I'm back for the cleanup pass. Here's what's in the brush. Still plenty left in the shaving bowl. Nice stuff. Alright, so let me, sorry I was so quiet, guys. I just haven't used this razor in a while. New blade for this razor. I didn't want to irritate my skin, so let me clean off and I'll come back for the, I'll just come back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I had a brain fart. I don't know what the hell I was coming back for. Alright, so I just washed up. Great shave. Really, really good shave. So, gonna go ahead and use the alum block. And before I do that, still plenty enough cream in there. So great stuff. Alum block. So let's see how we did. And the block's getting kind of thin now, so I want to make sure I'm not gonna drop it. I had a feeling. I can make an angle right there. Oh, but check that out, man. Doesn't sting at all. I felt it when I came across it at an angle, but that's crazy. I didn't feel it at all. Even with the alum block. So that was a good shave. Alright, so there's witch hazel lavender. This one will complement the soap really well. Pull the hat off. Like I said, hat hair. Sorry again for the hat. Hey, I wear hats almost 24/7 of the day, man. Alright, okay. So, matching aftershave. Shake it up. Now these a lot of artisans say it's recommended to shake up. So this is not a joke. That's really what they say. Or what they recommend. On some, not all, but oh man, smells good. Good stuff. All right, so let me cap that off before I drop it. And I'm gonna be pairing it up with Nivea Man Original. What a great shave. Talked kind of low today because my wife's already headed to bed. So it is a weekday, but I gotta get this shave in because I gotta head out tonight. Okay. Let me rinse out my brush. Excuse the noise, guys. Trying to get the little soap residue that's on the brushes all the time. Alright, so use my 1305 Semogue. Beautiful, beautiful brush. Highly recommend this brush to any of you guys who are trying to get into board brushes. This brush is super soft, man. Highly recommend that brush. And then went with Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements, Good Vibrations, Barbershop Scent. Followed with the matching aftershave. Went with the There's Witch Hazel Lavender. Followed up with the Nivea Men Original Balm. Used the let me get the soap scum off this. You know that soap scum you always get on your razors. I should have washed it off first. So the Merkur Progress on setting 5 for all 3 passes. Went with the Allen block. And where's the blade? Derby Premium, the black pack. So that's my shave, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry for the hat. Hope you guys enjoyed this video along with my shaved in tour, one part, the first part and second part. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, head back and watch that video. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. And like I put it on my other video. If you could please help me branch out, make my channel a little bit bigger. Go ahead and pass my information to someone else, Facebook, Instagram, someone that might not be on my channel, might be on my Instagram. Help my channel grow, man. I really appreciate you guys. So thanks for tuning in, watching my shit, and y'all take it easy, guys. Later.